Welcome back everybody to another Destiny 2 video here on the channel, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to do the activities for Destiny 2's Heresy Act 1, and this is very easy. And we're going to really specifically focus on the Nether, which is the journey aboard the Dreadnought and to discover secrets in the globe, which you can have up to 1 to 3 players. It's cooperative and matchmaking. And then the Nether Explorer, this is a private. So these are basically the same thing. One is private and one is matchmaking. So we're going to focus on this specific playlist only because this is where all the good stuff is. So we're going to launch into this mission right here. And once we load in here, this is actually what it's going to look like. So this looks cool. You're going to have these chests that are literally everywhere. So we get these Shards, which is a seasonal currency, which those are huge because we can use that currency to advance to get other materials, which is actually huge. You're also going to see these bases around the map, which give you HP and other items like ammo and maybe other currencies if you're lucky. This kind of area is almost like roguelike, but you only get so many lives and you basically reset, which is crazy. So you're going to see all these chests everywhere, and as you collect these loot, you're going to get a lot of sigil shards, even yellow border weapons. And if you see this light, you can actually follow it and you figure out where it goes. But if you actually follow that light, it will lead you into another chest, and there's going to be these green pads that we can stand on to do the main objective here. If we just stand on this green pad over here, and as we sit in it long enough, enemies will spawn in, and we need to defend this as much as possible. Then there's going to be a lot of enemies. And besides, but the crazy thing is you do not heal in this game mode, which you have to find these little white things on the ground to actually heal your HP in game. You're not going to heal manually, or it's not going to heal for you. You need to find the healing yourself so you can actually heal. So it's crazy. So this game mode is very different from what we've seen before inside of Destiny 2, which is kind of fun and it's unique. I enjoy this game mode and it's really fun. So as we lock down at both these left side and right side, there's going to be these, like I said, a green pad, which I don't know the name specifically for this kind of thing. Once you sit on it, and there's gonna be like this green flames around you, and once you sit in it, you're just gonna take out these enemies. But watch out, make sure to use your weapons, make sure to use your strong builds, because you will not gain your HP back until you walk over the white kind of orbs that give you your HP back. Once we sit in this long enough, enemies will start coming in on each time you do this. So it can be very difficult here because I'm using prismatic right now, so it's not going to be really that difficult. So once we do both of these pads, you're going to see these 2 little spores over here that are blocked off, and once you complete that, you can shoot these spores, the left side and the right side, and there we go. And you actually get these orb collectors, which increase the chance of dropping an orb of power or elemental orb stack size, which is 10, which is nice. So everything that you see right here is specifically for this game mode only. Outside of this, that's not going to really do anything. So it's really cool. You also have these things over here, which are fleeting. We actually interact with this, it's going to give us the fleeting stuff and the sigil shards, which is huge for the season. We got some healing right there, which is nice. We have another base right here, which is actually hidden inside the ground, so make sure you shoot those if you're low on health. There will be several enemies around the map that are yellow bar sometimes, just specifically for this area. This is kind of an open world kind of area here. We have another thing over here. I'm gonna go and grab that. More sigil shards. Nice. Recharges your grenade ability faster. So stack size, which is 10. So now our grenade is going to recharge more faster, which is nice. So there's different things you can actually do as you complete events and stuff like that. You're going to have this thing where you can do finishers grant a void grenade, which makes targets volatile and reduces damage per piece of episodic armor worn up to 4 pieces. So you can actually use any of these. So you can actually activate these. So increase the chance of dropping an orb, blah, blah, blah. That's what it says. And this is where the stuff you have. So you can actually equip that right there. And just look carefully on the specific mods you actually put on there, because orbs have different things it does, which is kind of cool. And there's going to be different activities you can actually do here. There's chests around here that just gave us health. If you come around this area over here, there's more vases you can find all around the map. And there will be like a crystal you can actually pick up over here and actually bring to the area that we were just at. And that's where another event can happen. This area specifically is a massive area to do lots of events, and you need to explore the area. We have another white orb there. That's what we found earlier. So if we actually keep following this, see where it lands. There we go. It's right there. We're going to keep going to it. Let's see where it goes. All right, we got another boss on here, which is going to be very hard, which is going to have 2 phases here, which is nice. We're going to do as much damage as possible here. I'm going to do this little hammer slam right here. There we go. He is half health already. He's going to spawn in more enemies, and then these orbs will kind of break off of these little spores here, and we have to do damage to it to do the second phase for this boss, which is nice. So clear the enemies, shoot all the spores around the boss, and once you shoot them all, we can now do damage to the boss once again. Make sure to look for vases around the bosses so you don't die. Here we go, on to the second phase. I'm gonna pop my super here, and I think he just got one tapped by our teammate there. So that's absolutely ridiculous. So there we go. That was some crazy DPS our teammate just did right there. That was nice. All right, here's another orb. Provides a special ammo when defeating combatants with grenades, melee, or super final blows. That's nice. Sprinting for a short time can cause you to become amplified. While you are amplified, melee damage creates lightning bolts that damage nearby combatants. Okay, that's really good because I do have a melee build with this Titan, so I'm gonna run that because that looks like it's gonna be really good. When I first played this, I was really confusing because this area, it really doesn't tell you actually where to go. You basically have to explore this area, and knowing what you do, and as you do this more, you'll know what to do because every area is different, and it's confusing at times. There's not really a main objective where you just go here, go here. You have to explore this area, and there's going to be different objectives to complete. So as we see here, we got some speed going on here, which is very nice. I like this orb power up here we got. It's really nice. It looks like this door is open, so we're gonna keep on going through here. Oh, there's that white orb I just found earlier. Okay, so we can keep following it here. Well, it's clear over here. This one's a very far distance here. Keep following it. I think it's leading through these rocks over here. Gotta make my way over here. Some parkour we gotta do. He's right here in this corner. Here we go. So we followed it all the way. So we got some more loot here, which is nice. Another orb that I picked up there. There we go. More sizzle shards, which is 3 of them. All right, looks like there's some secret paths take. This area can be very confusing. Pretty much just explore the area until you find some open areas to go through, and as you complete objectives, you're gonna find your way through this place. That's why it's better to play with other people, because solo can be kind of rough. We got more vases over here. Oh, this one gave us an orb. Recharges grenade ability faster. That's really nice. There's gonna be this area down here at the very bottom. If we shoot these spores, it's actually gonna spawn these more enemies. If you actually shoot that too, you can actually shoot these weird spores on the ground, which is kind of crazy here. So I got more enemies that spawn over here. Use my ability there. I'm gonna shoot at these spores. There we go. We got some weird hellhounds here. The black ones looks like. We got some like more enemies over here that we need to take out. So we have to sit in this area, which is a circle. We have to sit in it until it reaches 100%. While we're sitting in this, as you see here, there's gonna be tons of enemies spawning in here. I'm actually gonna pop my super here so we just clear everything out here. Oh, an enemy just disabled me. Okay, nice. There we go. We can actually play the game now. Here we go. We're going to clear this out here. Prismatic is so much fun to use. Hope to see it. 75%. We're almost done here. There we go. Favorite ability. That's so fun to use. And there we go. We completed that tiny event. So we're going to have more orbs that spawn in. That's going to give us different power-ups. So we have creates a healing burst with a class ability in use, which is nice. Buff increases the precision damage. Corruption increases damage received. Okay, we don't want that. So I'm going to go for the classical healing, which seems really nice. Well, here's another event. We have to grab these relics, and it's going to give us a specific place to go. So there we go. We have an arrow. So we're going to follow this arrow. We're going to dunk this relic onto this pedestal right here. I love how it tells you what to do. Okay, we're about to get slammed here. We might go down here. I'm going to grab this one. All right. I guess we're going to the same spot here. So we're going to take this relic and we're going to dunk it right here once again. And we basically repeat this until this part is done. Oh, another orb over here. Recharges your melee ability faster. Stack of 10. Okay, nice. So once we complete the relic step, we're going to have a big boss that comes in, which is weird looking boss over here. So we're going to do the 2-phase boss. I'm going to pop my ability here. I'm going to do some ad clearing here, which my ability is not really meant for range attacks. There we go. I'm going to punch him to death. That's like working. I'll throw a grenade at him. There we go. Let's see if I can hit him with this. I think I missed that. You will have these balls what fly at you, so make sure you shoot those. Second phase, we're going to shoot these orbs. That's kind of blocking to do damage. So we need to shoot these orbs to do damage to the boss again. So make sure you shoot all orbs. There we go. We shot all the orbs, so now we can do damage to the boss again. This is very nice. Oh, boss is next to me now. This is crazy. I'm gonna throw a grenade at him. Might pull out my sword and just do DPS. This is a cool boss. I like this enemy type. Go, do damage. Yeah, I got my ability now. He's finished right here. He is finished. You're going down for the count. Baby, get over here. Get over here. Yeah, you're dead. Go out rest of the enemies here. Might as well. These bosses are kind of difficult if you're playing solo. All right, there we go. We have some more abilities here. We have another specific loot here that gives us even more loot. Up to 16 shards. That is huge. And we got other enhancement cores and the other materials that we also need. Creates a stasis wave on slide. Okay, that's cool. So we can slide and there's going to be this stasis effect on us. All right, nice. We have more healing over here. So watch out for these. Those can give you your abilities and stuff like that. And the view boons, this tells you basically what orbs you have and how many stacks you have. So it just tells you what you have basically. Oh, we have another white orb over here. We're just gonna follow it. All right, the orb went down, so we're gonna follow it even further down. The secret chest is below us because I just heard it. Another orb collector. So you'll find these around the map, so make sure you grab those because those can help you in the meantime. All right, here's another chest that we can collect. These chests are everywhere, so you can stack up these shards pretty quickly here. So make sure you loot around because if you're low health, you need to shoot those bases so you get some pretty cool stuff back, which is nice. Another chest right here. We're gonna collect this bad boy. More shards. Only gave me one that time for some reason. Can I have a low count right there? Here we go. More bases. These are very important. They give you your HP back. So if you're in a boss fight and you see those, shoot those and get your HP back. We have another spiky ball here. So I can grab that. There we go. More sigil shards. Yeah, these chests are everywhere. This is really nice. If I get on my inventory here, you can see I have about 276. You can stack those like crazy. All right, I'm going to pull for my team now. All right, so once you explore the area, you're going to reach this next area with tons of enemies. And basically each area kind of repeats itself. You just explore the area until you find different objectives around this area. Oh, we have an investigate thing over here. Let's see what this does. Okay, it's a new thing I haven't seen yet. Oh, look at that stasis. Look at this. Oh, that's so dope. Some of these orb power-ups can help you so much, and I love it. Those are really key for being successful in this event. All right, we just entered this room. Looks like it's going to repeat that one raid. It's going to grab these weird-looking orange things on the ground here, and we have some more enemies coming in. Make sure to grab all the loot around you because it will give you more shards. Also, if you find these black balls on the ground, if you shoot them, they will give you even more shards. I learned that the hard way because I thought you had to pick them up, but if you actually shoot them, they give you more shards. So they stack up pretty quickly here. I just see almost have 300 of them. Okay, we got Daddy Long Leg over here, so we're gonna take this guy out. There's gonna be some tough bosses in these areas. Just kind of crazy here. That was weird. I just popped my ability, but it didn't show the animation. That was really weird. All right, I'm gonna take this guy out real quick with some of this. Hammer slam, that's what I call it. All right, I'm popping my super for this. Probably don't need to, it might be a waste, but these bosses are just quite tough and they're gonna give you a lot of loot. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Damage, 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 damage. He is down. He gave us another orb. Here's one over here. Increased light damage dealt. Okay. 6 out of 10. Nice. Recharge your melee ability faster. There we go. The fact is we can stack those. That is really nice. Another white orb. Another base we can shoot here. We got this thing right here. Collect this. No idea what the hell this is. Oh, we got a worm spawn. Okay. Make your way through the area. There's gonna be another objective. We're gonna clear out these enemies. Some of these enemies are just really hard to deal with. All right, we gotta activate this thing right here. It's gonna take a second, so make sure you get some teammates to protect you there. All right, hammer slam. Get over here. All right, our second one is gonna be right here, which there's probably more than 2. This is just what I'm seeing on my screen. More enemies. I'm gonna throw a grenade. Actually, I might go down here. All right, once you clear all the enemies, you're gonna shoot this black orb in the middle. We're gonna do lots of damage. This thing is beefy as hell. Keep shooting it. Keep shooting it. There we go. We have more abilities. Nice. As you see here, this place can be very confusing as hell, but as you look around, there's going to be different paths you can take, which if you look, pay attention on your radar where the red is, that's where mostly where the enemies are. So I would really focus on that specific area because that's where the main objective will be to get more loot. So we got more loot over here. I'm going to shoot this base and just collecting everything here and there and just rotating to different areas. All this loot will stack up, and once you do all these objectives, you basically get the hang of it and you'll start pretty much speedrunning these areas because they're really easy to do. Into the next room here, which this looks quite fascinating. We're gonna destroy these enemies over here. We're gonna get rid of this black orb once again. We're gonna take this switch out. There we go. We're gonna do damage to the black orb in the middle, just like the previous one we just did. And this one is gonna spawn in more orbs. It's gonna give us specific power-ups. It's gonna help us to do more damage and stay alive. And this one was pretty easy. So provides grenade and melee with combatants are defeated with special ammo weapons and super energy when defeated with heavy ammo weapons. Pretty cool. So make sure to read these very carefully because you don't know which one's gonna actually benefit benefit you the most. Look at this massive circle here. So we just entered the final boss here. So we're gonna do a little bit of parkour here, jump into this teleporter. And this place looks very familiar. All right, we're gonna take out these enemies. This area could be very difficult. So there's gonna be a lot of ads that we need to take out here. So make sure you stay alive. We're gonna have another daddy long leg over here. So we gotta take this puppy out. He's the main boss of this area. So yeah, 3 different phases sadly. So we're gonna deal with that here. So once we get in the second phase, we just have to clear as much enemies as possible, you know, because gameplay. Use my abilities. Just use your abilities. You'll be able to out clear with everything. It's pretty easy, honestly. And once you out clear everything, you're gonna be into the next phase here, and the bosses can regenerate health. You don't damage them enough, sadly. We're doing more damage now. That's nice. I'm gonna pull out my sword here so we can do additional damage. Oh yeah, it's not much damage, but it's working. There we go. On to the other phase. Pretty much gonna repeat the first thing we did. Just gonna clear out the ads so we can do the next more damage here. A lot of ads are gonna spawn in here. I'm gonna do my hammer slam. There we go. Pick up some tangles here. Other enemies. Lots of ads over here. I'm gonna use my super here. I might go down here. Hopefully I don't die. Hope I don't die. Okay, found some more healing. Very huge, very huge. Find another orb. Make sure to shoot those. Got some more shards. Nice. More healing over here. Pick up these real quick. There we go. More healing. All right. Hammer slam. There we go. That was a nice one. Do some melee attacks here. Step back a little bit so I can do some damage without getting hit. Do some more damage. There we go. All right, pretty much got our healing back because we've just been exploring this area looking for those white orbs so we can actually heal back. So let's go ahead and finish this guy. Lots of damage there. Nice. I'm going to use my sword to finish this guy. So here we go. Favorite line. Damage, 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 damage. He's dead with the count. Once you finish him, more loot will spawn in. You guys already know the deal. Here we go. Got another chest here. This one's a biggie. It's a biggie chest. Nice. We got a lot of loot. We got a nugget. We got a lot of engrams. We got essence of desire. Got some chest armor, which is exclusive to this event. So each one can be very different. It's very RNG, so it's nice. All right, so here is the most important part. So open your director. We're going to go into the last city. Then we're going to spawn right here at the last city at this landing zone right here. So once we spawn here, basically you're going to go head straight down this alley over here. Once you head to the left here, it's going to lead into a apartments. Once you enter these apartments, this is going to be the most important location of Heresy's content. So as you enter this house, go into this room over here. This is where the big stuff comes in. So interact with this, whatever this is. We're gonna approach it, and basically this is gonna be your main area here. So basically if you come over here to the details, this is where you're basically gonna use your sigil shards on these enhancements upgrades. So basically these are gonna be these rune casting, which are gonna give you certain power-ups that give you advantage in this game mode. So for example, I have your first death will not consume a revive token, which in this game mode you have certain amounts of revive tokens. So since I have this mod on, it's not gonna count as a revive token, which is huge. Then my other one is harvesting materials provide the sigil shards, which those are key because you're going to use those to do even more upgrades. So we have fully heal after completing a midnight encounter. That is also huge. Healing orbs provide an overshield. That's a cool enhancement. Weapons icons become invisible upon taking chests. +1 during major boon selection. Boon selection occurs at activity start and it may a major or corruption boon, which is nice. And healing orbs are more effective. So you can pretty much choose whatever you want here as long as you have enough shards for it. This one right here, because this one looks like it's actually going to benefit me the most, which you can only activate 2 at a time. So once you deactivate one, so if I activate this one, so I can fully heal after completing a midnight encounter, I can equip that bad boy. And which is crazy is the nether enhancement level is 0 out of 2. So as you play, you will get more of these, and you can have so many equipped here. So fully health after completing a midnight encounter, I want that on, but this is going to take 2 slots because this is a level 2. If we do a level 1, we can have 2 of these, obviously. So the level 2s is going to be one thing, and the level 1 is going to be, you can only use 2. The 2 slaughters are going to be more effective. I'm going to keep using the first one here. Then healing orbs, reduce ability cooldown, and you retain a small portion of the activity failure, which is nice. So I'm going to do this one right here. And then as you actually play the game in this event, you can stack these, which is crazy to me. If you go over here into the runic enhancements, it's basically the same thing here. So I can actually buy one more here, which is nice. So I'm going to do healing orbs, provide an overshield. I'm going to buy that, might as well. Now we have the Mysterium, which you will get these just by playing the game. So it says gather instance of this minor boon and the nether. Gain additional stack when selecting protection bosses. You will gain these stacks throughout your experience in the Nether, which is nice. And you will uncover additional paths of resolve collectibles, increase the rate of which sigil stones will drop from combatants while the path of resolve is at current bonus 30%, which is nice. And as you rank up your reputation, mine's currently rank 4, you unlock these crazy rewards, which will help you get better loot. As is here, this one will give you a ascendant alloy, ascendant shard, and exotic engram. Scriptures provide an ascendant alloy. Armor scriptures provide an ascendant shard. Currency scriptures provide an exotic engram. These scriptures will provide a single reward. So you're going to get one of these. So RNG based. So as you get rewards, you're going to gain all these power ups to basically do everything. So basically how this works is, as you see here, we have these, this material right here. So we actually come over here into this orb right here. You can actually offer this. And as you put 10 in here, you're going to get more loot, which is nice. So as long as you have 10 here, you can put as many as you want, stack these. You're just going to keep getting loot, which is nice. You also get a nice little completion there. You can keep doing this, stacks up loot. Oh, look, we got a scripture, which is nice. We gotta need one of those. Nice, nice, nice. Desire will into being. You have harnessed the power of focus, while full of desire for purpose and directed it towards strengthening your arsenal for future battles. Accept. So we got some more engrams here to help us. Oh look, steal your nerves. Using your class ability removes 2 stacks of a suffocating terror. Huge. So as you see here, as you play, you're gonna get more things, man. It just replayability. Love it. We also have Tome of Want. This is going to be the thing you can actually upgrade for. So ritual rites. So invokes a category of ritual rewards. You can actually pick one of these that benefit you the most, which is quite nice. They're going to give you certain power-ups. So you can focus chest armor, focus leg armor, arms, and head armor. So which is nice. You can also do suspend ritual currently applied. You are not currently gaining any benefit from the Tomb of Want. So if we do this one here, activate, we have 2 of these. So this is what we use to do these upgrades. So it says currently applied, read from the taken scriptures and infuse your tome with darkness energies. While the ritual is active, you will benefit from selectable artifact boost. Completing activities defeat powerful combatants in episode activities, and defeating other guardians will provide additional progress. Receive the specified rewards once your tome is fully infused. Is nice. So as you play this, you're going to get more rewards, which this is what these Essence of Desire are used for, is upgrades. And also make sure, once you're playing the Season of Heresy, make sure to go down to your artifact and make sure you equip these, because these will make you much stronger and it's really beneficial. The seasonal weapons can very help you tremendously, but if you like to stick with your weapons, that is fine. You don't need to use the seasonal weapons. They're just there for new content and exploring new weapons at your desire. And if you press I on keyboard, which is on PC, and we go to Journey, this is where you can go to your titles, triumphs, and your challenges and stuff like that. If you guys don't know how to activate your ranks, so I'm going to claim that. If we open up the map, we can go to quest here. And if we actually go to episode, this is going to be your main objective. So if you get confused of where the seasonal story is, this is where it's at. So it is capped for a certain how many weeks there is. So it goes up to step 11 out of 21. So the next reset will make you progress this further. And also here is your season pass. So make sure, even if you have the free version of the battle pass or just the paid version, these materials will come in clutch for you to upgrade your current armor to make your power stronger, so you can participate in other activities so you're not underpowered. And by the way, as you progress through the story here, your room will get decorated here, which is kind of nice. We have this little fish in this weird tank, and as we do, everything will kind of grow here, which is nice. It's your own apartment inside of Destiny 2. All right, guess I'll just end the video there. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit that bell notification to never miss a single video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.